We love to welcome you. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You guys give us a boxing motion?
And the only way you
like that? Come on, give us a
Come on. Hey. Come on. Doc, we're good.
Please no flash photography during the boxing rounds. Thank you.
We are set to go. 5 rounds of boxing action. Tom Taylor's your referee. Astana represented by Adlet Yegizekov. In the gold trunks with the black trims. Eric Fowler is in the red with the gold. Fowler last year in this series had 3 TKOs in 5 rounds. And Joe, here he comes with the left hook. Joe, right on top of him.
Come on, hands are free. Hands are free.
He didn't waste time, did he?
Well, Al, he kind of went against what Fowler said he wasn't going to do. He said he was going to box more, use a little bit more tactics that he's not doing. He's coming out for the kill already.
He can fall in love, especially as an amateur. Somebody pro like these guys with the knockout punches. He's going hard to the body downstairs. Yegizekov's had a whole whirlwind to deal with here in the opening seconds of this 5-round fight. You know, he's like bottling up lightning with Fowler. I don't think he's got but one speed, Joe.
No, he talked about using tactics, but he's abandoned that and he's pressing Yegizekov right off the bat. Yegizekov, to his credit though, he's staying relaxed, he's looking for his openings, and he's taking his time. So if he can keep the big punches off his chin, he might stay in this fight. Right now it's all Fowler.
Fowler, of course, southpaw, you can see.
Let him go. Let him go.
Going downstairs and upstairs, good body shot right there. But he tends to be a little bit wide open, Joe. As Yegizekov is trying to withstand and throw some straight punches at him to keep him off of him.
You're right. Yegizekov's looking for the counter, but that one-punch counter is not going to do it. When you've got a guy throwing 5, 6, 7 punches at a time like he's doing.
Nice left hand there from Yegizekov. Fowler took that, but he just got held with a right hand and another right hand.
Watch your heads.
1:15 left in round 1 to schedule 5. We came out smoking in the lightweight division as we expected.
And you see Yegizekov landing his best punches by staying patient, playing back, looking for a good counter punch. Inside, Fowler's got the advantage. He's really busy on the inside and looks much shorter.
Yegizekov is his first appearance in the World Series of Boxing, but make no mistake, these fighters from Kazakhstan, this team finished 2nd in the world last year behind France. They have skills. They've lived in that ring most of their life. And now Yegizekov is coming back with some confidence. He's got Fowler on the ropes.
And Yegizekov looks like he's got a little pop in that right hand. Actually, in both hands right now. See, that right hand just landed flush right on Fowler's chin and a left hook and another right hand. So he's starting to land right now. Fowler backs off for the first time.
Yeah, now he's been feeling some of those punches because Yegizekov, like I said, he's an accomplished fighter. He's fought 300 amateur fights. So this is not like something new to him.
Let me tell you something, though. As far as a pro goes, he has a nice, relaxed...
10 seconds. Let's put the bell, gentlemen. Stop at the bell.
Little blood over the right eye of Fowler. Sort of what he ran into last year in Miami. Take a look at some of it, Joe, as we see this fighter right here turn the tables a little bit midway through that round.
Well, there's Fowler laying back on the ropes, no head movement. You see the right hand just come straight in by Yegizekov. Here it is, they both throw at the same time, both throwing hooks. Yegizekov's left hook beat the right hook of Fowler. So yeah, he's getting tagged right here, another right hand, right up the forehead. So Yegizekov, the last part of that round, started landing punches, even though it looked like it was all Fowler in the first round.
Let's take a look at the rules of the World Series of Boxing, unlike you've ever seen in amateur boxing. These are professional amateurs, as we call them. 5 fights per match, 5 rounds per fight, 3-minute rounds. That is a 10-point must system, not the Olympic computer scoring system, Joe, that so many people complain about. This is professional judging.
Well, they hold their amateur status. They're still viable for the Olympics, yet they're fighting under the jurisdiction of the California Commission, and they're professionals. So they're fighting under pro.
Come on, guys, hands up free.
Without headgear. That's usually an indication that you turn pro.
Let's go. Box.
A lot of these guys have never been in a ring before without headgear on, so it is new.
Yegizekov is starting to pick his spots, Joe.
Stop.
Fowler did not do
Let's go.
what he
Box.
told us he was going to try to do, and he may be paying the price for it.
What happens sometimes, you have a game plan, you think it's going to, you're going to put it in effect, and then something happens, you get in there and see an opening, and that's what he's doing. He's trying to take advantage of openings he sees, and he's landed.
He's a little wide open, though, isn't he, Joe? I mean, when he throws, he's coming way too wide, and Yegizekov's coming straight at him and picking his. He's got the sharper, more accurate punches.
They're a little wide, but they're not so wide that he isn't landing them right now. He's doing some good.
Come on, guys, watch the heads. Watch the heads.
Yegizekov, and that's what he should be doing. Keeps him just throwing 1 or 2 punches at a time. The busier Fowler is, the better it is for him.
Eric Fowler, through his first 4 fights last year, blew 3 of his opponents out with TKOs. He got to Miami. If he wanted Miami, he was going to qualify to go to the World Championships, but he got careless like we've seen a little bit here.
Watch your heads on the inside, guys.
He beat Miami, and he lost a chance to earn a spot in London this year or next year. So I was curious to see how he responded to that upset loss in Miami at the end of last year.
Get him up.
It's the same old Eric Fowler. He just goes out there and throws.
Stop.
That's his nature. I mean, it's definitely going to change. But I got to tell you, Yegizekov has landed a couple beautiful right hands right there like that. Fowler manages to get him back there.
High-paced action here. This is what we've come to expect in the World Series of boxing. 5-round fights. Not enough time to go in there and establish, something you might want to do in the later rounds, because there aren't that many later rounds. There's 5 rounds, and you got to get it done. I like the poise we've seen from this Astana fighter, too. I mean, he's really, he withstood the onslaught. He's probably seen that before in his career. But this is his first time fighting as a pro without headgear, so that was an interesting turnaround for him to counter what Fowler has come at him with.
Well, Yegizekov's got 300 amateur fights out, so, he's a well-schooled, well-seasoned fighter.
Yegizekov working that 17 seconds left, round number 2. Working that left hand pretty good. Getting that jab out there, keeping Fowler off of him.
10 seconds. 10 seconds, gentlemen. Get off his head. Get off his head.
Just a lot of leather being thrown.
Listen for the bell. Listen for the bell.
Welcome back to the Music Box in Hollywood, California. You've seen a little bit of Eric Fearless Fowler, and let's get to know him a little bit better, and you might understand what he's thinking when he steps into the ring.
Let me tell you something. You about to get a true Texan, boy. Yeah! I'm the most ruthless and vicious lightweight ever. We ain't coming here just to do a little boop, 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 boop. I'm coming here to knock you out.
Round 3 scheduled for 5. Joe, after the first 2 is pretty close, I would imagine.
Well, I would have given Yegizekov that second round by virtue of those great right hands like that one he's been landing in that second round. I gave Fowler the first round. He was busier and more accurate. But right now, it's seemingly swaying towards Yegizekov in his last few rounds, or this round here.
He likes that right hand. He keeps bleeding out with it.
Not only that, his legs are good. He's got a lot of bounce to his legs still, so he looks strong. And he's a tall, long kid, so he's starting to use that to his advantage.
High-paced action. Round 3 scheduled for 5. All our fights in 5 different weight classes will be 5 rounds tonight. Eric Fowler's in the red trunks from Houston, Texas, fighting for the Los Angeles Matadors. Taking on Adlet Yegizekov from Kazakhstan. Fighting for the Astana in the gold trunks. They haven't taken a lot of time off, to say the least, and the intensity level is very high.
Well, being an amateur fighter, this is the name of the game. Busy is the key as the amateurs go. As the pros, you're allowed to slow it down a little bit and be a little bit more selective with your punches. But as an amateur, you've got to throw a lot of punches to score. And win.
Shots inside there for both fighters.
Under these rules,
Come on, guys, hands up.
under the professional rules here tonight, though, the amateur rules go out the window, so one good solid punch will be worth more than 20 pity packages. So it's a different set of rules tonight for these guys. You got to remember, Yegizekov, not the rookie, but Yegizekov was also the 2010 Students World Champion over in Asia. So this is he's the gold medal winner. He knows what he's doing.
Right hand just landed. Fowler saying bring it on, but he's got to get off those ropes. That's not where you want to bring it on.
Get off his head.
Yegizekov now is really showing some command in that ring.
Yes, he's controlling the pace right now and the flow of the fight. You notice when he hits the ropes, he's getting right off the ropes and turning. When he hits Fowler with a good punch, he makes a nice pivot around him. He's not staying in front of him if he hits him.
Fowler getting marked up above the eyebrows a bit. Eric managed to get a body shot in there, but the condition of these athletes, you don't have a lot of time to break somebody down.
Cut on the left eye, pull a punch.
Great left hook to the body and head by Yegizekov to Fowler. He's got Fowler holding on right now.
Listen up.
10 seconds.
Let's go. Box. Let's put a
The
bell.
referee mentioning the cut from a punch. Oh, a body shot. Now he's got a good right hand. Fowler's in trouble in the corner. Bell went off and Fowler a bit dizzy.
Fowler is still feeling that right hand with the belly. The one punch that you saw him really react to. He bent over and stopped his right hand. Incredible right hand by Yegizekov.
Well, Joe, we have him. We take a look at some of the shots that Eric Fowler's been taking.
I told you Yegizekov is coming on now. He landed that right hand there. He's using his legs, backing out, came right back in with another right hand, checked him with the left. He's keeping a close eye on him from the outside. Yegizekov, and there he is, sliding right inside the guard of Fowler with that right hand. Here's where he had just caught him with that right hand. The bell rang, but he caught him with the right hand to the belly. We missed it on the replay, but that was the effect. He had him hurt.
I want to get on this next round, man. We got to get behind Fearless, okay? All right. Let me talk. Fight him on the inside. You hear me? Fight him on the inside, but if you get inside, stay low, baby. Under the jab. Let's go, baby. Stay focused.
We're wading in deep here now to round 4. A bad round for Fowler there in the red trunks. There's Yegizekov really showing his command of what he wants to do. Now, we heard Manny Robles between rounds tell him to get lower. But
what Manny was telling him to do is exactly what Fowler is not doing. He's laying back, he's moving back. He told him to get inside, get close, work short, move your head left and right, and stay under his punches. He's not doing that. That was what I told you earlier tonight. That was his big chance here, is getting that pressure, staying close to Yegizekov, who's got the long arms.
That's right. Got to get inside those long arms. Round number 4. The action has been fast and furious, to say the least, here in Hollywood.
What a great fight to start off with. This Jason, we hope the other fights can compare to this. But I have a feeling they're going to even be better in some of these matches. And let me tell you another thing. These guys look like solid players. They look like guys that promoters would sign and put them on their roster to say, hey, we can develop these guys. Especially this Yegizekov. Right now, since he's winning, he looks the better of the two tonight.
I was with these teams in China last season with the Astana team, and their work ethic, Joe, is unlike anything I've ever seen. It was from morning to noon tonight.
Straight back, no punch,
and,
no punch.
That whole country over there, this is the pride of their country, is this Astana Arlans team.
Well, you can tell that Yegizekov is actually picking up steam right now. He's starting to really run roughshod over Fowler. Fowler's just trying to box a little bit more and survive this round. Doesn't look like he's trying to win it.
Box.
120 left, round number 4. Eric Fowler out of Houston, Texas, probably down 2 rounds to 1. Probably won the first round. We don't know. Of course, it's a professional story. We're not privy to what the judges are doing. We're in California, under the auspices of the California State Athletic Commission tonight.
Fowler got clipped with a nice little right hand, and he takes a great punch.
He landed a pretty good left there coming back.
Yeah, he did, but that was 5 for 1. He's been getting hit this year. But I got to tell you something, Fowler's taking a great shot. He's got a tremendous chin. Yegizekov just seems a little bit more imposing physically.
Well, I like his footwork, Joe. Like the way he cuts Fowler off, Fowler's going backwards, and he's fighting the angles. And they're really into it now, both of these young fighters. In the 4th round, 34 seconds left.
In my estimation, if Fowler wants to get back in this fight and get on the winning side of this fight, he's got to win this round. He's only got 30 seconds left to do it. He's got to do some damage.
Good right hand over the top.
Yegizekov countered that quick lead left hand for Fowler, and they both seemingly landed. But Fowler just got hit with a good short left right hand.
Final 8 seconds, round number 4. Another difficult round for Fowler. Yegizekov has been really cutting off the ring and has been a commanding presence.
This is a situation right here, okay?
You see Manny Robles over there working on his young fighter in the corner. A lot of damage on that right eye, that right hand, as Joe Lucia was pointing out. Let's take a look at what is coming out of this fight.
Yegizekov checks him with a little jab and then goes right over that low left hand with his own chop right hand. This has been what he's been landing all night. Yegizekov is really the one that's doing all the damage. Now he got countered. He didn't get his hand back quick enough. Yegizekov, and Fowler did counter him, but it didn't do anything to dissuade him from coming forward again.
Very calm presence over there, and then Astana Arlans. Man, he's got to work on that eye a little bit. The rounds clip by quickly here in the World Series of Boxing. Glad you're with us here in Hollywood tonight on Fight Night. At the Music Box, packed house, and they got off to a great start for the crowd tonight with this high, fast, furious, lightweight bout to start the evening.
One thing you have to acknowledge as well is the professional referee in there, Tom Taylor. He's staying out of the fight. He's letting these guys fight. They're grabbing a little bit, holding a little bit, hitting low a little bit, but he's letting them fight. There's the difference between some amateurs and pro referees. You're gonna get away with more as a pro.
Now let's see if Yegizekov kind of figures, well, I got 3 out of 4 in the bag. I'm not going to take any chances in the 5th round. I'm sure that's probably
he is.
Corner, you know.
He is. He's not slowing down. He's looking to put the pressure on here, albeit by angles, turning him a little bit. But he's not looking to play it safe right here. Nice 2 counters. Look, a beautiful step over by the southpaw. Remember, Yegizekov is fighting the southpaw, and they prove to be much more difficult than orthodox fighting. You don't see them as often.
2 minutes left in the final round of our first fight of the night in the lightweight division.
You see, it's Yegizekov that's pressuring Fowler. Fowler's out of his game. He's out of his element backing up. And his only chance to stay in this fight, or I think right now, is to land a couple big shots on Yegizekov. Looks like he may be on the losing end of this decision.
It looks like this Yegizekov, first time ever fighting without headgear, had prepared very well. I'm sure he did, coming into Los Angeles. Take on a young man, Eric Fowler, who last year, like I said, had 3 TKOs on his resume.
One of the few guys from the understand.
Yeah, one of the few in the whole of all the fights that we saw. There weren't that many, and he had 3. But tonight, he's in with an accomplished, skilled fighter, and a pretty good right now. But Yegizekov's doing just enough to stay out of the way here, Joe. Get the footwork working and stay out of the way. He's used his reach advantage very well. He just threw a big bomb.
He countered a left hand from Fowler, but you noticed he...
No punch, straight back, straight back. Let's go.
Tried to sell Fowler, you hit me a little twice there, and it went on. In an amateur fight, that would have been called stop.
Stop! No punch, no punch.
Good point to bring out the difference between the amateur styles. Joe Goosen's worked with hundreds of amateurs. It's a new brand of boxing we're seeing here tonight.
Stop! Straight back, no punch. Let him go, let him go.
Yegizekov did get caught with the left inside. We got just 30 seconds left for Fowler to make magic happen here, I suppose.
Stop!
So Yegizekov got the best of that exchange. He landed 5 for 1.
10 seconds, guys. Stop the bell.
Something he thinks he's going to get away with something. He gets countered by Yegizekov.
last 10 seconds of this fight. It's been, oh, they just stopped it. Tom Taylor just stopped it. How about that, Joe? 9 seconds left in the fight. Professional referee Tom Taylor said, you're getting ripped up pretty good here. We've seen enough. At least I suppose what he's saying. We'll be back with the official decision when we come back from this. Stay with us. We'll be back in Hollywood.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge James Jenskin scores the bout 48-47. He has it for Yegizekov. Judge David Mendoza scores the bout 48-47. He has it for Fowler. And Judge Jerry Cantu scores the bout 48-47. For your winner by split decision, Adlet Yegizekov.
Figured here, but I'm certainly impressed with this young man because he's command of the ring and throwing the more accurate shots and adjusting. He adjusted very quickly this fight to what Fowler was coming at him with.
He did, Alan. And let me tell you something. Fought like a real nice pro tonight. To tell you the truth, under the professional rules, he was patient, took his time, landed clean shots.
And there's Eric Fowler, obviously disappointed, kind of beaten up a little bit there up on the side of the head, Joe.
I'm going to tell you that body shot really took a lot of gas out of him. If he had a shot to come back, that took it out of him.
Okay, we're just getting started here. The room is full of electricity after that high-paced lightweight fight. We're coming back for the middleweights here in Hollywood, so don't you move.